Humans, redwood trees, and bacteria seem to have nothing in common. But if you look past their visible surfaces, every living thing on Earth is built from the same microscopic unit, the cell. Regardless of the organism, all cells share three features. They are wrapped in a cell membrane that separates the interior from the environment, filled with a jelly-like fluid called cytoplasm, and contain DNA, the genetic material that governs the cell. From this baseline, life branches in two directions. Prokaryotic cells remain simple, with DNA floating freely in the cytoplasm. Eukaryotic cells, found in plants and animals, are more complex, housing their genetic material and specialized parts inside membrane-enclosed structures. Prokaryotes, such as bacteria, are always unicellular. They lack a nucleus, meaning their genetic instructions are never separated from the rest of the cell's fluid. For life to scale up into complex organisms, the eukaryotic cell must function with the coordination of an industrial city, using specialized parts to manage a high-volume manufacturing process. This process begins with organelles, specialized parts of the cell that perform unique jobs. The most prominent is the nucleus, which sits inside the nuclear membrane and contains the cell's DNA. This DNA exists as chromatin, a tangled, spread-out form of genetic material. These instructions dictate exactly what the cell will do and how it will do it. Deep inside the nucleus lies the nucleolus. This is the specific structure where ribosomes are made. Once created, ribosomes leave the nucleus to begin the work of synthesizing proteins. They may wander freely through the cytoplasm or attach themselves to a network of passageways. This network is the endoplasmic reticulum. The rough ER is studded with ribosomes, transporting synthesized materials. Proteins emerge in vesicles and are received by the Golgi apparatus, where they're customized into usable forms, folded into specific shapes, or combined with lipids. This linear assembly line turns the abstract information stored in DNA into the physical proteins that form the structure and machinery of the organism. Sustaining this level of manufacturing requires a constant supply of energy. Without a way to fuel these activities, the assembly line would grind to a halt. To solve this, both plant and animal cells rely on the mitochondrion. Through cellular respiration, this organelle processes nutrients to create ATP molecules. These molecules provide the energy for every cellular task. Because of this, cells with high activity levels, like muscle cells, possess a significantly higher number of mitochondria. While the mitochondria provide power, lysosomes manage the waste. These organelles are filled with enzymes that break down cellular debris, like damaged or worn-out parts. The cell maintains its three-dimensional shape through the cytoskeleton. This internal framework consists of protein microfilaments and microtubules, thin hollow tubes that prevent collapsing. By combining localized energy generation with a dedicated waste management system, the cell ensures its internal city doesn't starve or become buried under its own manufacturing byproducts. While the core internal machinery is the same across most complex life, different organisms add specialized upgrades to meet the specific demands of their environment. Plants capture sunlight for energy using chloroplasts, where photosynthesis happens. These organelles contain green chlorophyll. Plants also utilize a massive central water vacuole and a rigid outer cell wall that provides shape and protection not found in animal cells. Other types of cells are modified for physical movement. By adding microscopic projections to their exterior, they navigate surroundings or move materials across their surface. In the human respiratory tract, cells are lined with cilia. These hair-like projections move in waves to trap particles and expel them when you cough. Alternatively, some bacteria and human sperm cells use a flagellum, a long, tail-like projection that acts as a propeller to move the cell forward. We have traced the journey from a simple arrangement of fluid and DNA to a highly specialized network of machines capable of movement, energy production, and self-repair. Understanding how these microscopic parts interact provides the key to seeing the underlying mechanics that make all life possible.